Good morning guys, and hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Hannah and I teach high school science in Florida, and I'm so excited because I just got to my classroom. I'm doing some PDs today and all my tables have been moved, which kind of stinks because they're so heavy, but it's because my floor was patched, which is phenomenal. 10 out of 10, couldn't be happier. So I'm probably not going to see you guys till a lot later today because we are doing a PD today, but I wanted to pick up the camera today and film a little bit for you guys because I brought a lot of stuff to school today, and it's kind of hard because, you know, for the most part, my classroom's already set up. So a lot of people had commented like, oh, I can't wait to see you set up your classroom. And I'm like, kind of already done. But I can show you how I set up the tools that I purchased this year. So that's kind of what this video is going to be. If you haven't already, go check out kind of like my back to school series. I haven't labeled them a series, but I go through like shopping for my classroom, first day of school stuff, behavior management, all those good things. I'll have them all linked down below. And I will catch you guys later. Bye, y'all. So the first thing you see me doing here is just bringing to school all the stuff that I've been shopping for over the past few weeks and just kind of organizing it into piles. Like, oh, I know this stuff's going to go into my storage bin. I know this stuff is going to go in my closet. Just kind of getting myself all together so I know exactly where everything. Here is everything laid out. I just kind of put it into piles based on like what I want to do with it. So these I haven't decided. So they're my undecided bin. These are activities, so I'm going to put them in my lab space somewhere. These, oh my god, I love these. My name on them. This will go into my paper storage, which I'll show you guys later. These are some drawer organizers I had at home that we weren't using that I'll bring to my lab space. Bulletin board, whiteboard area, all the stuff for the calendar, all my rainbow bins, which you've seen if you follow me on Instagram. It's at Blissful Biologist. And then face mask, and then whatchamacallit, stuff for my desk. Okay, well, I have to go to training, but I just figured I'd show you guys this super quick before I go. Okay, guys, I'm back. It is actually 2 days later from when I first picked up the camera. I'm sorry about my hair. It's like in the weird, drawing, crazy looking stage, but it is actually, so sorry, 2 days later. Basically, our training ended up taking the whole day, and so I didn't have a chance to kind of deal with this stuff. Then yesterday I stayed at home all day, just kind of preparing everything that I possibly could at home, like making flashcards, stuff like that. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's at Blissful Biologist, but I do post a bunch of stuff on there about like what I'm doing. But today is the day where I was like, okay, I officially ran out of stuff to do at home. I'm gonna come to school, I'm gonna tackle all this stuff and bring you guys along for the ride. So let's just hop right into it. So the first thing that I went ahead and did is I took my Target Dollar Spot border. I chose the crayon side just because they were more colorful. I felt like it went better with my classroom aesthetic, and bordered my bulletin board. And I did not realize I kind of hate the scalloped look of the border. Like, I don't know. Like, I like the fact that I don't have board showing now, but at the same time, I feel like it looks so cheesy and so elementary. So honestly, I might not keep it. I kind of want just like a bright orange, like straight across border for that. I don't know. Comment down below what you guys think. But after I did it and like looking at it all day, I'm like, I just really am not sure if this is my jam. But the border did come from the Target Dollar Spot. Then I started to pull off that washi tape that's on my board. I bought new orange washi tape from Amazon. It was extremely neon in person, which I did not intend for, but my washi tape gets so dirty throughout the school year, as you can see. So I just wanted to replace that. Washi tape is cheap, and I think it looks a lot better, to be honest, except for I can never get these lines straight. So, you know, don't judge, no need for any of that. And then I opened my eraser. I'm so excited. I bought a big Expo eraser, and then of course I had to label my books. I think I have a few more coming in the mail that my school was able to get me, which is so exciting. Oh, and then I had to label my Enviro science notebook. You guys saw my biology and ecology one on Instagram, if you follow me on there. And then what do? Lord only knows, drink some water. Dang, my shirts were really dirty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then I wanted to go hang up my calendar. As you guys know, I decided to go with the dry erase calendar this year instead of the paper-based calendar. You know, save paper, go green. Well, I had the darndest time getting this thing hung up because you had to use nails, and then there was like the 2 holes that you have to perfectly align, and you know what? It was just a fail. And I was using my tape as my hammer. I don't know, questionable at best, but I'm really excited. I got this whiteboard at Target for like $20-ish, and then I got the thin Expo markers at Target as well. And you know what? I'm just really pleased with how it looks, to be honest. I went ahead and filled it out, just getting us ready for the first day of school. I find once that those preschool planning or PD days come, I have no time to work in my classroom. So I'm like, what the heck? Let's just get this squared away immediately. Then I hung back up my level signs. I do levels 1 through 4. Like, I understand this a lot. I don't understand it at all. And then kids can say what level they're at, but never really use it. And then I went and pulled all the remaining numbers off my desks. Yeah, well, you guys know I made orange vinyl numbers, so I'm going to put those on my desks instead. And then I unwrapped my dry erase cubes that I got from the dollar spot. I'm so excited to use these in the classroom. Hopefully I'll have a vlog where I show you guys how I use them, but Target dollar spot. Oh, okay, so I just sat down at one of the kids' tables to watch some YouTube, eat some lunch, but I've accomplished a lot this morning that I feel really good about, but it's like nowhere near done. So I'm gonna take a few minutes, just kind of chill out, and I will pick you guys up when we're ready to keep going. But the one thing I have learned about setting up classrooms is it's really important, number 1, to dress comfy, and number 2, bring food and water, and most importantly, entertainment. I have found decorating my classroom, or like working in my classroom, is so much easier when I have YouTube going or Netflix or whatever it is. I didn't really know how to put it up on my big screen, which is new, but I'm gonna take a few minutes just to do me, and then we'll keep working on the room. But honestly, I was kind of like debating, do I really need to go to school today? Do I not? And now that I'm here, I'm like, holy cow, I am so glad I came, because this is like kind of a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know when I would have had time to do this stuff later. So I will see you guys when I see y'all. Bye. Okay, so the next thing I decided to tackle was a Snickers bar. That's what you see me munching on. It was actually delicious. But what I really wanted to do was I took everything that goes in my storage bins and put them away in my cabinets. I always organize my Astrobite paper. As you can see, I have an ungodly amount of the purple paper, because if you print anything on it, the kids can't really read anything. So it's kind of a bummer that the like cool color packet comes with the purple, because I just honestly don't use it. But I got that paper storage bin at Walmart last year, and I love it. And now what I'm doing is in these milk crates, I stored all my paper-based manipulatives, or basically anything I laminated for my preps. And I started going through them and just sorting them, because let's be real, it was a hot flippin' mess from the year before. So, oh gosh, it was literally such a disaster. But basically, I have a milk crate for each prep that I teach. There's one out of view. And so I'm just going through all of them, because literally everything was all mixed up in all 3 milk crates, like disaster. And then I just threw a quick to-do list on my whiteboard, just so I can kind of stay concentrated and focused on everything I need to get done, and so I know what I need to do next time I'm back in my room. You guys, I just finished with this cabinet, and I'm super stoked. It's not done yet, because I'm gonna have to adjust a few more things, but I wanted to show you, basically show you guys what I did. So I have these 3 milk crates, 1, 2, 3, and the whole idea behind them was gonna be all my manipulatives for bio, all my manipulatives for enviro, all my manipulatives for ecology. Well, I don't end up generating that many, because it's just so time consuming to make. I mean, like paper-based ones. That I only really had an enviro and a bio one, and then one full of decor items I would put on this board right here. So that's kind of how I've divided them up to. But during the school year, I would just literally throw stuff in the bins, because I was so like tired or stressed or whatever, that I went through all of them, pulled out certain stuff, pulled out the stuff that I'm going to be organizing into my rainbow crates, which you can see 2 of them down there. Things that like were laminated, but I never finished cutting. Things that need to be laminated. More stuff that needs to go in here. And then I literally found this entire container of miscellaneous stuff that all needed to be laminated, cut, whatever, organized. So this is like my take-home pile, because I really like to do I don't know, like cutting and laminating while I watch TV, especially during the summer, because I mean, you know how it is. It's no big deal to throw on Gilmore Girls and cut and laminate for 2 hours, but during the school year, I don't have time for that. So that's kind of what I did. So I'm really, really happy. At some point, these rainbow bins cannot live here because that other milk crate will go down there. And I think the rainbow bins are so cute that I can find a place where they live where they're almost displayed. A potential is on the bookshelf where my kids' notebooks normally go. Normally there's an orange bin right there, but it's full of old notebooks. So maybe somewhere on there I could figure it out, but that's where they'll be for now. And then I also want to show you guys, I'm working on my to-do list. I knew I had a few sets of flashcards. I wanted to make sure I knew exactly which labels I needed to make when I got home with my Cricut. And I started peeling this off because obviously this is not my schedule for this year. And I think I'm gonna leave the numbers and then just write it in because this is a pain to peel off and I don't wanna do that again, if we're being honest. But what I think I'm gonna do is leave my decor stuff out, these folders out because I'm using them to organize, because I wanna go through the decor stuff at some point. I have these pieces of paper out because I'm gonna print my schedule on here once we get like official times, like our bell schedule. On here I'm gonna do my notebook rules, and there I'm gonna do my remind codes. Then they'll all be laminated and they usually live on my board about here. I also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I got those dry erase cubes, so I put all those in that bin. Yeah, but that's kind of all that I've accomplished there, but I was really proud of it and I wanted to show you guys. These bins, I honestly would highly recommend. They're like the, oopsies, that one was so close. These are the plastic shoe bins from Sterilite, and you can get them at Walmart for so cheap. And then they're stackable, and it's amazing. And they sell them all like throughout the entire year, and I just store all my old supplies, because if you guys have been following me for a while, you know at my old school, students didn't bring supplies. So I was providing all the highlighters, sticky notes, pens, and so I have everything organized in here. And I do love it. It makes it really easy to access throughout the year. Yes. So let's go tackle our next thing.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I have filmed my outro 3 times. And just based on the fact that I'm saying outro, you guys know there are no more adventures. It is 3 p.m., which means I've been at school for 4 hours. You know what? It's still summer, so I'm leaving. And plus we accomplished the main goal, which was collect all the stuff, I don't know, that pile over there, collect all the stuff that I can work on at home. So I will definitely be doing that. But I want to show you guys the thing to be looking for in my next videos, which is my teacher cart. I actually owned this when I was in high school. I bought it from Pottery Barn and I used it in my bathroom. I have 3 of these bins. I mean, how hysterical is that? High school Hannah bought this bin, and look at like the color scheme in my classroom. Hilarious. So, but I had 3 bins, so I brought all the bins, don't worry. But like with like hair products, face products, you know, whatever, everyday products. I don't know if I'll use all the bins on the cart, maybe just a bit on the bottom, maybe just bins on the bottom too, but I'm gonna tackle that cart next time. But Elementary in the Mitten has a really great video on how to design a teacher cart if that's something you're interested in. She is an elementary school teacher, but she teaches 5th grade. And I think there's a lot of aspects of an elementary school teacher cart that a high school teacher cart can have too. My idea behind it is it's a cart where if I was walking over to a kid's desk to help them, it would have everything I need to help them. So maybe some dry erase markers, maybe highlighters, maybe a ruler, you know, stuff like that. So I'll get that together next time, and I will see you guys next time. If you stuck along for this whole video, thank you so much for watching, and seriously, make sure you go check out any of my other videos on kind of preparing for back to school. Like I said, I am in person, so I'm not really focusing on online stuff because that's not my reality, and I just don't want to waste any time, you know what I mean? But I will see you guys later, probably on Wednesday, and bye guys.